Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Gemini. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is the extended bonus reading for the beginning of October 2023. It's like approximately the 1st through the 15th, beginning of the month. But do understand that energy is timeless. So anytime that you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, then there could be messages here meant for you. Leave what doesn't. And we'll get into this. So the title of this is called Trusting the Path to Purity and Abundance Amidst the Chaos. And the reason is because in the first reading, Gemini, we got Ancestor Apple as our overall message from The Secrets of the Witch. And it says, the witch has spoken with your loved ones in spirit and told them how to reach you in gentle, loving ways. When you receive their wisdom, leave an apple to show your gratitude. So this talks about putting like an apple on your altar and using it as an offering to your ancestors and spirit guides. And you're about to find out why. So we pulled the Four of Pentacles, which is Pentacles, coins, money, abundance. And that card talks of, you know, taking everything into account, figuring out what you have, what you don't have, what you still need, figuring it out. And then we have the Tower that comes in. So the Tower is just a time of chaos. It's when something unexpected happens that you weren't ready for, right? It just can be any kind of added pressure, any kind of breakdown in, you know, self-trust or anything around you, any kind of crazy, you know, information that may come about that, you know, kind of throws a wrench in your step. It's also a card of Scorpio, so you could be dealing with a Scorpio or have that somewhere strong in your chart. But the great thing about the Tower card that I personally love is that Towers, even though when they come down, it's with fury and things get crazy, it's the silver lining is so that whatever the situation is, it can be built back up on more solid foundation, so that it's done the right way versus, you know, the reason it fell in the first place is because it wasn't stable. So then what you don't see coming or what you have coming in is the Seven of Pentacles. Again, coins, abundance, money, finances. And this is like planting a new seed, starting something new, growing something from the ground up, right? And that's literally when the Tower comes down, you plant those seeds and then it can be built back up again the right way. What's interesting is that this card also shows a woman holding an apple. And so this is talking about the apple that, you know, that you want to leave for your ancestors, put it on your altar, because they're going to help you. They're going to make sure that this happens. Now, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting your cards together, it's called Level by the Raconteurs. And it says, you know, my baby's on the level. I try to read her mind. She's on the straight and narrow. I'm guessing all the time. But I can't see the road if I'm looking at the signs. I'm carrying a load and stepping out of line. What this song is about, you know, this guy's partner is straightforward, but he feels burdened because he's focusing too much on external clues, doesn't see the bigger picture and realizes he's not on the right path and that he needs to stop making assumptions, listening to others, and just start, you know, going with his intuition. Having faith in himself. We pulled the bottom of the deck was the Faith card, Mustard card, and then Elderflower came out on top, and this talks about deflecting evil, deflecting any kind of ill will, negativity, or even like it. Physically speaking, it could be like you starting to feel under the weather. You might be getting sick. Reach for some elderflower, black elderberry, basically, and it helps boost your immunity. It helps you know, raise your defenses, right? But then with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, we also got Trust underneath the deck. Very similar to Faith, just different decks here. Having trust and faith in yourself and your ancestors and your guides. Because what you're trying to do is walk a path of purity. That's what we have on top of the deck. Someone is, you know, trying to be on the straight and narrow, just like their partner, right? You know, this person, and this could be you or the other person, right? But it's like this person is looking at their partner like, wow, she's really on the level. She's so pure of heart, you know, pure of soul, pure of will. And, you know, careful with that because you may think that, but you don't know the whole story, right? That said, This person wants to do that as well, but by watching, their partner, they realize they're on the wrong path, and they want to, walk more of that path, that way with their partner. So it's having faith in yourself, having trust in yourself that you can make the right decisions and walk that same straight and narrow path as well. That's where this Seven of Pentacles comes in. It's planting the seeds for something better, potentially even with the apple of your eye, right? So we're going to clarify this. Underneath the deck we have the Chariot. So this is talking about fast-moving action, forward-moving momentum, even travel, going from point A to point B. You could even be wanting to take a vacation or something like that. All right, so we're going to clarify here for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? I just got with this Four of Pentacles, like somebody's looking at their house, their home, stability, seeing, do I have enough room? Maybe somebody wants to move in with somebody, wants somebody to move in with them. Take it as it resonates. It's only for some of you, not all of you. Because fours are about stability. I feel like the Tower is like you may be getting a message from somebody and it shocks you. Some shocking news. Could be about your partner. Could be about, your external world around you. Maybe realizing things weren't pure, or that you were just on the wrong path with the wrong person. You want something more solid, more concrete, more wholesome. Like an apple. Apple a day keeps the doctor away, right? All right, what do we have for Gemini, please? What is the clarifying energy for Gemini? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. So this is interesting. Underneath the deck, going into the clarification, I think Scorpio had the King of Pentacles. You're getting the Queen of Pentacles. So this is very motherly energy, but she's also very good at business and being able to balance and also bring in coins, money, finances, but also balance things like children, housework, the home, the hearth, right? So she's very beautiful. She likes finer things, but she's also extremely resourceful. Extremely resourceful. So it's like all the nice things that she has, she keeps nice, she values what she has. So take it as it resonates. What is the Four of Pentacles? Lots of pentacles in your spread. What is the Four of Pentacles for Gemini for their bonus? What is the Magician? That's Gemini. That's your energy. That's you taking into account everything that you have and figuring out how to make that grow. As if by magic. This is you, waving your wand and trying to make it happen. I don't know if you hear that. That was clarification, by the way. That you're trying to magically transform what you don't have into what you do have. I feel like this is like you, like the song, realizing, what you don't have, or that you're on the wrong path and how to quickly change that. Now, let's see what this Tower is. What is the Tower for Gemini? What is the Tower for Gemini? The Four of Cups. So that's water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I do feel very strongly this has to do with Scorpio. You may have gotten some news that just makes you bored, and or you're just over it. It kind of disheartens you a little bit. For some of you, for instance, because we were talking about purity, for some of you, you could be finding out that, say you've given up alcohol or something like that. You could have had a moment of weakness and had a drink. Or you find out that somebody that you thought was pure had a moment of weakness and had a drink. Take it as it resonates. Others of you, this is just like you're bored with something, you're ready to move on, you're over it. Maybe you found out information about someone around you and you're just kind of like, I don't want to deal with this anymore, I'm moving on. It's like you're making the decision. But it's funny because with the Four of Cups, it's like you've got everything that you want and you're looking at your 3 cups. You are kind of like, all of a sudden my eye is burning and I don't know why. You're looking at these 3 of Cups like, I'm bored with this. I want something more. But what you're not looking at is this 4th cup that's literally being handed to you. I feel like this could even be like, say, you're bored with dating, right? You're bored with everything that's out there. You've been there, done that, seen that. It's like you're not even interested in taking a sip out of that because you're not with it anymore. But what you're not seeing is what's right in front of you or right behind you. It's being offered to you, but you're just not paying attention. Pay attention, Gemini. Look around you. Look behind you. You've got a cup literally being handed to you. It could be a person, somebody who's interested in you and you're just not giving them a second look. It's right there. Could be a Scorpio. Not all towers are bad, by the way. It's like sometimes somebody comes in as a tower and your entire world comes crashing down so that you can build it back up the right way, the pure way, right? What's this 7 of Pentacles for Gemini, please? What's the 7 of Pentacles? I can't make this shut up if I tried. I really can't. This is amazing. The 10 of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, water energy. And this talks about happy home, happy life, happy wife. This is your emotions and your feelings being fulfilled. This is happiness, abundance, like everything that you could ever wish for, all wrapped up in one happy package with a bow. I was saying apple of your eye earlier. Well, this is it. Like, this is you finding that life that fulfills you. So then we've got the Knight of Swords clarifying the Chariot. I feel like this is somebody realizing, oh shit, it's been there in front of me this entire time. Now I need to race back and communicate. Swords energy, that's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I feel like this is you rushing back to a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, very fast and rushing back and realizing, saying, hey, let's make this happen. Let's move forward. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something. Let's hang out. The Knight of Swords can also be kind of like a spy card. So somebody could, be watching, have an eye on another person. I feel like this is you, Gemini. You could be watching the apple of your eye. I don't know why it keeps on coming out like that, but like this is you wanting to be on a more pure path. And it's like you want to fight for this now. You realize what you're missing and you want to fight for it. You have to have trust and faith that it will happen. Even if you blew the person off in the past. Like, that's that tower energy. Yeah. Let's see what else we've got. With the Divination of the Ancients. What do we have for the Divination of the Ancients, please? Divination of the Ancients for Gemini. This is freaking trippy. This is so trippy, and I'll explain why. So the last 2 readings that I've done were for Libra and then also Scorpio. I've said Scorpio several times in this reading. That's my sign. And this was the exact... You saw me just join those cards. And these have been pre-shuffled even before this reading. This card came out in the exact same spot, bottom of the deck for both Libra and Scorpio. Both of those readings, and you just got it too. So this is dictionary communication. This talks about having to, clearly communicate what it is that you want in order for it to manifest before you. You have to use your words, right? You have to make clear communication. We're going to read this in just a second. And then top of the deck, we've got fortune cookie, fortuitous. Again, you've got abundance coming, Gemini. You have to communicate. You have to fight for what it is that you want. Let me find this book. So, something that has been hidden from you is now ready to be revealed, and it's rather wonderful. Good fortune is yours for the taking. Be on the lookout for the unexpected. Synchronicity is key. This is your moment, so don't be shy to show your achievements to the world. Be proud of your success and release any worries about what others may think. You could be their inspiration. This message marks a good omen for all involved, so enjoy every moment knowing that you are totally blessed and will continue to be so as you put your all into everything you do. So a surprise is on its way. A big win is at your fingertips. You have the Midas touch right now. A chance meeting answers questions. A great offer will be made. Notice synchronistic occurrences. Help is at hand. This is your lucky break. So you've got something fortunate coming in, and this is that Ten of Cups. I really feel like whatever this planting of the seed, it could even be like a new partnership, a new relationship. I keep on hearing apple of your eye. It's like, I feel like it's like once you get on the right path, and it could be with a person or with a project or something like that, your luck is going to change. You've been on the wrong path. You've been focusing your attention on the wrong things. You need to switch your attention to the right thing. Let's look at dictionary. You're overthinking things. That's what this is about. And because you're an air sign, so it makes sense. But stop trying to analyze every conversation, every word, every thought. It is time to shift from the control of the logical and analytical left brain and explore the creative, intuitive right brain, which will help you find clarity, inspiration, and peace of mind. This message also serves as a reminder to listen to others, particularly when they are offering help. Be careful not to dismiss advice, for often it comes as an answer to your prayers. You are like a closed book, and people find it hard to read you. It is time to open up and share your thoughts and feelings, as this will bring greater understanding and deeper meaning to your relationships. So listen well, as important words, be they spoken to you by a friend or a stranger, or written down and placed before you in a note or card, will point you to your next step. Try to understand someone else's point of view. Meditate to quiet your mind. Speak with confidence. Your life purpose involves writing and public speaking. I love that. I like it a lot. All right, now we're going to close it out with Seasons of the Witch. This is the Saiwei Oracle. Saiwei, just so you know, is the season of Halloween. We're getting into spooky season, so I pulled out almost all of my Saiwei cards, witchy decks, if you will. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, you're going to realize like, oh shit, I've been on the wrong path. And very, very quickly, I feel like you'll realize what you should have been doing this entire time, who you should have been pursuing this entire time, and try to correct the wrongs, if you will. Course correct. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Course correct. Okay. Gemini, please. Gemini. Oh, you guys are great. I love Gemini. Love you guys. Underneath the deck, Witch. 43. Somebody could be 43 years old. 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 is about defending yourself, your morals, ethics, beliefs. It's also about opportunity and growth. Planting of a seed, starting something new. So, witch, grab hold, allow the dwelling fire within belly awaken all that is, a mere glimpse, a delicate pull at the very roots, living in the alchemy of self. We're going to read more about this in just a second. Top of the, dang it, this is crazy. I really think that you've got a Scorpio in your, you could have Scorpio as the apple of your eye. I'm just going to say it. Because Scorpio got the same card. Scorpio got this card, Scorpio got this card, Scorpio also had that card. They did. So, grief. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your mourning and the red clovers birthing lost illusion. Okay. We're going to read these real quick and then we'll close out the reading. Where's it at? So, 43. So, keywords, wisdom and alchemy. And that is what the magician is about. Alchemy and wisdom. Very smart. Hello, beloved witch. You are the center of this card. Your energy, your strength, your wisdom. A witch taps into the healing powers of the earth and the wisdom of the powers that be, as well as the energy within us all. A witch can move energy to create any life of choice. A witch knows how to see signs in everything around her. Notice the song, it talked about seeing signs, right? A witch uses her potions and spells to give healing and hope to all who seek her guidance, using her gifts for the good of all to heal and nourish. Witches are not bad, okay? Unless you make them bad, right? Or unless you're talking about the Wicked Witch of the West from the Wizard of Oz. Let's be honest. When the witch appears, believe that you are wiser than you know, and the thousands of years of wisdom from the wise, ancient ones are available to you now. If you're finding your path to magic, this card is confirmation that you should continue to explore your craft. If you are an experienced witch, know that it's time to dig even deeper, perhaps step up as a priestess and start your own coven. This message is stronger if you have pulled the healer card, which we have not. So it's either that or you're dealing with a witch. It's either you becoming a witch yourself, and men can be witches too, not even kidding. Some call themselves warlocks, but some men call themselves witches. But you also could be dealing with a witch. And then grief. Number 20, 2 plus 0 equals 2, and that talks about unity, working together. 2 is better than 1, right? So, keywords, mourning and loss. Grief is the uncomfortable dance between feeling everything and feeling nothing. It isn't exclusive to losing someone. Grief can manifest when you feel like a failure or when you have regret. That's this right here. Like I was saying, for some of you, I feel like you may have had a moment of weakness and then might have regret for choosing the wrong path, doing the wrong thing, choosing the wrong person, making the wrong decision, so, and or you could have lost somebody. And if that's the case, my heart goes out to you and I'm so sorry. But grief can appear when you feel overwhelmed or when you feel guilty. It can leave you feeling it all and then feeling nothing, or even feeling both at the same time. Likewise, we can be so lost in our grief that we forget to live. So we mourn for things that have long since slipped through our fingers. We find ourselves in sort of a limbo, living half dead. This is what can happen when you spend too much time searching for and missing what you've lost and forgetting to be grateful for what's left behind. That is the Four of Cups. It's like when you're looking at what you have and you're bored with it, but you're not paying attention to that fourth cup that's literally right there being offered to you. That's grief. So pulling grief can mean that you have a lack of satisfaction about where you are in life, in the current, right? What you have, perhaps more appropriate, what you don't have. You're putting too much of your focus on what's missing and have cut off the rest of the world. There are still people and opportunities for you if you will only lift your head and take a look around. Literally the Four of Cups right here. That is what that card is about. You're missing out on the apple of your eye. Like, if you're a male, this could be a woman who, she's abundant. She's planted seeds of prosperity. She's pure of heart. It's like, she has that magic apple in her hand. If you're a dude, same thing, just reverse, right? I'm sorry, if you're a female, just reverse. It's like, it's right there in front of you. It's almost like you're refusing to see it. So life still goes on when you suffered a loss. Mourn for the things that you wanted and didn't get or had and lost, but be sure to keep going. The universe never takes something away without giving you something to take its place. 9 times out of 10, it's something better. So, Gemini, that's where I'm going to leave it for you. Take it as it resonates. And if it does, make sure to drop me a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, I have all of my contact information in the description below. And now you know it's together we grow. So I always appreciate your energy and time. I look forward to reading for you again in the near future, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.